protect your soul. All right. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are going to be seeing what we can do here. Gonna get some ranked games in. We're playing on a fresh account because I kind of want to see what we can do. I'm testing some new builds. So we're gonna see what we can do. No promises, no guarantees, but learning all the way. So here we go. Oh, interesting. From town to town, from London to Taiwan, I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight, you'll fly above the sky. Let's just, we're just gonna put that. Put that there. One more drone. How long we're gonna make? The 3-player map setup here is gonna make this a little interesting. Just because I don't know where he's at. The early pool should keep us relatively safe. Love your streams. Hope to catch you live next time you stream. I appreciate it. You're welcome to find me in the Ladder Legends server in Discord. I'm always happy to chit-chat with people and talk and whatnot. So if you ever want to go hop in there, it's a great server for learning. I have been a student there for a while, and I find it to be really fantastic. I highly recommend it. I don't know where I'm sending these. We're going to try sending them there. Oh, I needed to do an overlord there. This is why we're doing this on a new account. It's because I have absolutely not near enough understanding to get this right. Yeah, it's still going. Okay, there's 16. And there is speed. Nope. Okay, so that answers that question. Where they were. Yeah, boom. Pop that down. The queens are super, super late. I'm supply blocked at a really bad time. Might be able to just force him into a panic here. I don't really care if I lose those lings, if I'm honest. Right now, we're just going to try and get up a decent little bit of economy here. And now we're doing nothing but lings. I needed to have put down a third hatch, and I didn't. And that was my mistake. I don't know how else I ended up with 15. Again, part of why we're doing this on the new account here. Okay. So we're going to leave that second set here. And we are going to grab this guy to grab that base. That may not work for us. Actually, we're going to say screw it and go right into the main base. Hey, let's go. Army value was good. Resource collection was actually pretty good. Yeah. Okay, good stuff. That was a nice little win versus Protoss. Nice cheeky little win versus Protoss. I really do like that kind of style. It's a very interesting style. It's going to be the same guy, which I think will be entertaining. So we're still going to go hatch or pool first. We're going to try and do it right this time. Oh, and it's on the same fucking map. Which is interesting. But I don't think we're going to actually send the Lings across. I think I just want to keep them for in case he decides to cannon rush. Because if he tries to cannon rush, then I want to be ready for that. Like, have Lings ready to pop out for that. This guy's fuming, by the way, which is just funny. But we've got some really interesting little angles into the third that could be abused. Okay. So I would anticipate he sends out an early drone or an early probe to check. I don't think he is even anywhere remotely capable of hatch blocking me. Okay. Let me just leave our larva there. Okay. So he is not there. I'm gonna grab these three, put them over here. Get that. Okay, see, that was the key, is not doing the extra drone. Since I know where he's at, I'm just going to go ahead and send a little bit. I don't know if he'll have it out in time. We'll see. But we're just going to try and catch our eco up here a little bit. What the Oh, I went to the wrong one. Like a moron. Okay. So I need a couple of things here, but I want to try and squeeze out as many drones as possible. So we're just gonna have them run in here and attack. That queen needed to be started up a long time ago. We're making some fairly obvious, fairly bad mistakes, but it pulls his attention and focus, which is just about all I want to do right now, is just keep him working against himself, essentially. Yeah, because what we're going to do... I don't have an overlord over there, which... Nope. Is a problem. Because I really need to see when his adepts move out. But we're just going to say screw it. And send it. I hate when they're that close. They look like they should be good, and they're not. Yeah. Yeah, and we're just gonna... The follower text looks like it needs to be moved a little bit to the left. My name is exceeding the name length. Follower text. Good afternoon. Okay, let's see here. Would that be part of the overlay? I'm not actually sure where the latest follower at the top. Ah, yes. Yep, it does. You are extremely right. Let's see if we can fix that real fast. Streamlabs. Which I do not know why it didn't give me a little ding. I don't know if it did the notification. I don't know if you saw that or not. Usually it's got a fun little animation it does. Yeah, see, that's what it should do. Animation without... I think it's just the music is probably a little higher. Which, if the sound is off, feel free and let me know. And we can definitely adjust that. I haven't streamed in a while. There was no follow sign at all, so definitely off. Okay. Java. Themes and overlays. But I have one. I haven't edited these in so long. From the shadow to the sun rays, and on go. Okay, yeah, that's not helpful. Yeah, we did this though. Logged in with Twitch, dashboard. Okay. I wonder if I did it. When I was streaming later, I had to switch off the annoying chat alerts. Yeah. Sometimes it's not helpful just because like you end up like you're like in the zone, and so you're just sitting there thinking like, oh man, I really wish that was off. But I like to be able to see it. A bunch of Discord and site bots magically appeared. Scam bots. Oh yeah. Yeah, I do get those from time to time, and I just quickly ban them because it's like, nah, we're not gonna. I'm not gonna deal with. I'm not gonna deal with that. I don't wanna mess with that. Try, but you never do. There's a reason why we do. Let's see, properties. There's a reason why we do. I wonder. So Streamlabs is what I'm streaming with. Over for Streamlabs. I have one. Most of the time, they can post the same message, so they can use Autobots for a while before they change their messages. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely becomes something that's a little irritating. Do you upload your Twitch VODs onto YouTube? I have not started doing that yet. If it's something where like people actually started watching and they wanted to see that, I actually do quite a bit of work with the video editing side of things, so I would be happy to do that. But right now I don't have enough following. No, so I used to stream quite a bit. Back when I had a little bit more free time. I would stream quite a bit, and I really enjoyed it. But I have not done it in a long time. Because between school and so I am in full-time school right now during the summer semester. I have 2 more semesters left, summer and fall. I work full-time. I work out 5 days a week. I try and do a lot for Ladder Legends where I can. I'm going to be co-captain of the CTL League upcoming, so there's going to be a lot of stuff that I'm going to be doing for them, which is really awesome, and I'm really looking forward to that. But I just haven't had a ton of time, unfortunately. So I used to stream quite a lot because I have with you, which thank you for the follow, by the way. I don't know if I said that, but thank you for the follow. Yeah, it's just been crazy busy, but I actually have a couple of days off, and I wanted to get some Zerg matches in, so I said, screw it, let's go through and see what we can do. Sources here, no. I don't know who used to do. It's not CapCut, Fiverr. Maybe Stream Elements. That might be what it is. Dashboard. Let's see if I can find the one that I'm using. I've used quite a few over the years. Back when I used to stream League of Legends and Dota. Do I have any ideas for improving the server? I actually have quite a few ideas that I think would be really, really cool. I'm hoping to talk with Richie and Chad about that at some point. But I think there's actually a lot of... I mean, I really, really have amazing things to say about what they have already done inside of the server. But I think the second you stop questioning what you can be doing better is when you start to fall off. And I know that Chad and Richie are extremely well aware of that. So I know that they're constantly looking for ways to improve the server. I think CTL and actually having people participate, a group with me and sure adding stuff to the server, so I could ask Chad if I can invite you to that group. Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to be able to contribute in any way I can. I really do try and come up with as much as I can to try and help them out, because I love their server. Sorry, I am trying to figure out where this overlay is actually edited through. Widgets. Streaming tool overlays, my overlay, so it is stream elements. Well, shit. It says it's in here, but there's like 15 different ones and I don't have it. I wonder if this is it. It most certainly is not. No. Elements. Let's see here. We're getting closer. I just don't know why it doesn't show the overlays. Or that overlay. I had a Christmas one set up for Christmas a few years ago. That was a lot of fun. But I really like the little pixel stuff that I've been able to do with it, which has been fun. Elements, let's see here. Well, hello, sir. Appreciate the message there on Discord. Gallery elements gallery. Oh no, that's not what I want. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Awesome. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to actually looking over a lot of this stuff because I think this will be really cool. Oh, let's use a fun little emoticon. Only it's my... Yeah, that's fair. One of my ideas was using SE2 poll spot to make a leaderboard ranking of all the players, which could include battle tags so people know about their accounts, but I have no clue how to execute that at all. There is an interesting way to do that. Which, I mean, it definitely can be done. I do think it is kind of an interesting element there for sure. Something I think I would be curious to see is I saw this on a previous server years and years ago, mind you. But we would actually like have little leaderboards and stuff set up for people. So that way you could do like internal competition against each other to compete for top spots. So I actually really do like the idea of being able to see everybody's rank and, you know, how they fluctuate and all that good stuff. And I think that could be like a really, really big thing. But I also think having a little bit of like internal competition where it's like, oh, this guy's sitting at the top of the pyramid. I want to challenge for that spot. I feel like I could do that. You know, if Groovy's sitting up there and Flep, as an example, who, you know, is really getting up there in some MMR, you know, seeing him go in and do that, I think would be awesome. And so I think that would be kind of a cool little element to do. Okay, I'm gonna have to mess with this at another point here. Because I cannot seem to figure out how to get to the editor for this. Okay. I wonder. We're gonna just try that and see. Oh my gosh, that worked. But it only shows me the... Yeah, yikes. Okay. So I can see it, but I can't edit it. Yeah, I was OBS streaming the app, completely disappeared, so I can't even pull it up. Oh, geez. Yeah, that's, that would be bad. Yeah, for me, it's just, so, like, I have a bunch of overlays that I've used over the years. So, like, I have some World of Warcraft ones when I was streaming a lot of Warcraft. I have holiday ones for when it was Christmas. I experimented with just some basic ones, some League of Legends style ones. But I found this pixel one, and I really like it. Because it's just kind of simple. And it'll pull up the URL, but it won't actually pull up the deal. Streamlab. Run the download file and files that are... Oh, of course. I hate this thing. Import your custom chat command. Nope. User point. Nope. Not it either. Media request. Got a bot here. You can make me a mod if you want. Actually, I am happy to make you a mod. Let's see. There we go. Congratulations, you now have moderator privileges. I can't believe I can't find this. This is incredible. Huh. All the older messages disappear, so I can't ban the bot. Yeah. I do have an auto bot that runs in here. I wonder if I just still have it installed. Okay, nope. Stream elements, stream setup, edit. Oh, you stink. I still can't see it. That's crazy. Logged in on the stream and I can't see it. I forgot I had those. Huge bummer. Okay. Okay. I will at some point figure out how to get that back and get that changed over. It's going to look a little funky for now, but we will continue with the games here, which actually probably works out well. Because it probably gave that guy time to, yeah, he went offline, so. ZVZ, all right, interesting. What a name that is. Puts it in my dad. Holy crap, that's... Yeah, we're definitely going early pool with this one. Admittedly, ZVZ is for sure probably second weakest matchup right now. First is probably Terran, but we're trying. That's part of why we're trying out some new builds. Is seeing what we can do here, as far as figuring this out. Because the new patch has been really interesting. Oh. Almost forgot the little trick there. That was almost a big boo-boo. And it's still a little behind from it, but so I think this actually plays relatively safe into if they like 8 pool, because it should give me a better economy. Burning all around the room, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. I got more. My ZV for the 27 drone all in after the first few days. I could be turning it into a macro timing. Nice. Okay. We may have to, as my mother would say when she was alive, cuss and discuss on that one. Just simply to say, I'd love to be able to figure out what that looks like. I've been working with Richie a bit, so I'm hoping to come up with some really good new builds as well. There we go. Reset the rally on that. Ironically, we are just going to keep going for the economy because he actually does look like he's a little ahead, which is okay. We're going to make it work. We're going to get a bailing nest for safety and likely our next little push here. I don't want to put it right where his overlord's at. So we'll change our location hotkey there. I'll move this a little closer. That looks like a roach. Nope, bailing nest. Okay. So the good news is we actually got up to a really healthy economy. And yeah, I'm gonna lose that overlord, but that's okay. Puts me a little supply box, but not terrible. I think he's gone for a much more economical game. I'm gonna send that out, and hopefully he doesn't see that with anything. I have a feeling he is going to be quite surprised by this. But we'll see. He's doing a counterattack. Interesting. I think we have more than enough to actually make this really irritating for him. Want to get rid of those Banes. Okay, so he killed off most of my workers. I have a good amount of Zerglings. But pretty much... Oh. He killed my Zerglings. Okay, I got more. Was recommended to be my Zesty. My next session will be with Nico. Nice. Right on, man. Yeah, let's see here. So my army value is higher than his. I think I should have gone back, killed off the Zerglings, and then continued on from there. Because I think if I had, that would have put him in a bad spot. But that is A-okay. All right. What was my rank last patch? Last patch, I peaked at GM, but I'm currently sitting at about 4.3 on the actual main account. But this patch has been so foreign, and I'm still very, very much getting used to it. Whole different ball game. Let's see if I can remember the exact build Richie gave me for this. It's always the fun is when these new patches come out. It's remembering the builds. There we go. So this is also going to be a pool first. Make the pool at 16. Next drone is going to go down to the natural, make the natural. Want one drone, and then that. And then one more drone. That should be it. If I recall correctly, I think I might be building one drone too many. But that is A-okay. We'll get the queen at least queued. Well, he has nothing set up there, which is really fascinating. Especially since I'm going to do this. I'll add one extra to that, I think. I don't think we need to push too heavy here. We're gonna add speed. I got a horrible supply block. This is like one of the biggest things that I've run into is just dealing with the supply block, which is really crappy. Because, oh wow, he used an early scan, a really early scan for that. Like a really early one. Okay. Yeah, one more. Come on, give me one more. There we go. Okay, and then we're gonna drone behind this because I don't want to get caught in a spot. Yeah. Where we just don't have anything. More overlords, Zach. Come on now. Alright, we got roaches steadily flowing in. I kind of want to wait until we've got a couple more, just in case. And that's already big damage right there. And we've got more coming in. Since I see that, we're gonna throw down and add in some more queens. We're gonna get the upgrade here. I'm losing a little bit of mining time here, but this is honestly not bad because he's literally doing no damage whatsoever. Okay. Oh my gosh. Is that still doing stuff? Yeah, this game's over. Actually, we're gonna go. We'll put a creep tumor down. And then head over there. I forgot I made another queen. Look at me go. And we're just gonna, yep, we're just gonna sink that into economy. Boom, boom, boom. Put a spore crawler there. Get a couple more of those. We're gonna get roach speed. We're going to get some roaches just to make sure we have some protection against what may or may not be coming. I do think, yeah, I've got speed on the way. We're going to need more gases for sure. We're gonna go hydras as well. Try and rebalance everything out. Alright. Terran can absolutely recover from this, but I find it unlikely. It's not that it is certainly by any stretch of the imagination impossible, but we're at. Where's the other one at? Okay. The gases, you know, the important part. Just make a massively stupid amount of overlords. And we're going to take those two and just run in there and see what all he's got going on. Roach speed should be finished soon. The Hydra upgrades are going to be finished soon. And I think he's expecting me to go for mutas, which works out really well in our favor, which is odd because he scanned, so he should have known it wasn't mutas, but that's okay. We will take those wins every day of the week. So we're going to start marching down here and just get everything all clumped up together. We're going to get some Ravagers so we can break through those supply depots. Start +2 just in case. Start droning over here. Make sure we're keeping up with our injects. We'll make a macro hatchery right over here. Not even remotely a clean engagement, but a good win. GG. Did you not make an OV per inject? No. It's like one of my biggest holdups right now is just continually getting supply blocked. It's definitely something I got to work on. For sure, because it's like my biggest point of failure right now. But that was a nice little... I actually really like that. There was so much damage done. Like, if you look at the resource collection here, he just dips super, super heavy. And he just can't recover from that. Even with mules, which are an incredible tool for Terran. There was just not a good recovery point for him, which was great. All right, another ZVZ. Let's see how this goes. We're gonna be running just the same build for now. Until I get extremely accustomed with builds, especially on a new patch like this. I like to just kind of familiarize myself because I know I'm messing up. Like, as an example, I think the reason I got so supply blocked with the Queen actually had more to do with the fact that I'm supposed to immediately make the Roach Warrant, not delay in making the Roach Warren, and I delayed in making the Roach Warren. So it definitely made a big difference. Oh, no. Almost did that out of order. Which, I mean, technically I think I could do that fairly well in that order and it would be fine, but, we'll see if I do this right. I don't know that I am. I think I'm supposed to just leave that one drone off, but we'll see. It's just that third larva is barely short. Yeah, and then instead of being able to make out the queen... Oh. Oh, I accidentally made a drone instead. Oh, yep, and he's charging with lings. So... we're gonna get those in development. This should be done soon. Speed is gonna be on its way. We'll see if he decides to commit to this. I don't think he has the gas to do this proper, like with Bailings. Okay, he's pulling drones as well. So we're just going to pull drones with it. Continue to make Zerglings. Yeah, we win. This is an easy, easy, easy win right here. GG. Yeah. Easy win. Held off the 8 pool, boys. Held off the 8 pool. Let's fucking go. Yeah. So I don't know what MMR that... Okay, that's Diamond 3. Okay. That's not a terrible placement. I got a ways to go to catch back up to my regular account here. But we also have... I don't know what that percentage is, actually. 80%? Yeah, 80% win rate. We lost 1 versus Zerg, which is always an interesting toss-up matchup for me. So, out of curiosity, I don't know if you're still in the chat there, bud, but if you are, if you have any kind of, I suppose, commentary on, like, or opinion on whether you would be interested in seeing any other games played. I do try to play StarCraft quite a bit. But Titanfall 2 campaign. I actually do have Titanfall. Alright, another Zerg. That might actually be the same guy. I don't remember the name of the last guy. Titanfall 2 campaign I could definitely do. I'd have to re-download it, but that wouldn't be too big of a deal. I actually have pretty decent internet here. I suppose partially evident by just the fact that I can stream. But I could do that, but I play like Path of Exile, I play Diablo, all of the Diablos, 1, 2, and 3. I've kind of been meaning to go back through the campaigns in StarCraft as well, because I actually really love the campaigns. I think they're a lot of fun, and I've never truly completed them like on any kind of crazy difficulty or anything. So I think that would actually be a lot of fun to do. But I don't know if there's any interest in like seeing me spin to win with a barbarian in Diablo, or shoot out void bolts with my Path of Exile or Path of Exile 2. Playing the full campaign without commentary is popular. A guy recently got more than 1 million views after doing this. Wow. Okay. No kidding. For the Titanfall 2 campaign, you mean? I assume that's the one you're referring to. Okay, we're going to leave it there. I'm not going to make any more drones. Yeah, baby. Okay, so he put down his first, so he's going to be ahead economy-wise. Oh, did me making that drone stop that? That sucked. I'm such an idiot. Yeah, as his first Titanfall 2 video, Kingdom Rush 1 through 6, the Hollow Knights game, Plague Incorporated. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I could see that for sure. Okay, see, the beauty of this is that he's going to have to make a bunch more units just to be defensive. Because he's feeling in threat. We've got one queen, another on the way. We're going to get that overlord early. We've got speed rolling. It was slow, but it's there. Tell you what, we'll stop at that 27 drones. See what magic we can make with that. He's going to kill off the queen for sure. We're going to go ahead and pull these. Yeah. He's not actually doing a lot of eco damage. Yeah. We're gonna go and just send everything. And I am actually gonna go for his Bailing Nest because without... Oh, he's already got a Bailing Nest. Okay, we'll just kill his economy before those pop. With our economy, we actually should be able to make quite a bit. We need to get queens back if possible. That was incredibly wasteful. And I don't think it matters. Ironically. Yeah, this is done. Yeah, GG, good shit. Fuck yeah. Let's see. Platinum 3. Provisional. Nice. All right, we got another 100 MMR for that. All right. I mean, it is still pretty far away from where I'm supposed to be, and so that's fine. But we're doing good so far. I will definitely consider actually adding some of those to stuff that I can do, because I actually love single player games. And honestly, after a certain point of competing and doing like competitive stuff, it is kind of nice to just let your brain relax a little bit. I would have to probably get an external hard drive for the recordings of this stream, because my my hard drive's already pretty full with games and school stuff and various different things like that. Wow, a lot of Zergs. Okay. But I actually have thought about making a StarCraft campaign video series while streaming it. So basically just taking the stream and then cutting it down from some of the unnecessary parts of it, and actually getting out like a full run through Brutal or something. I think that would be a lot of fun. Okay. One more drone, and we make the spawning pool. Alright. One more drone, and we move to etchery. It is really interesting to see some of the different stuff, but I like that this build holds up really well, seemingly against a lot of things, which I really appreciate. Yeah, we're not gonna make another drone. Oh, he's gonna be rushing us. So I'm not even gonna bother going across the map with that. We're just gonna set those up on the ramp, get the queen going. This may hamper my timing a little bit. Fuck it, we're gonna... Yep. Rush completely failed. And we're just going to send a mass amount of lings. We're going to be super late on ling speed. We're going to kill that overlord, though. Did I actually? I did lose some drones. I lost one drone. Okay, we're actually gonna wait for these to group up a little bit, I think. Yeah. And we're gonna put down a bailing nest, not that. We're gonna play this kind of all in, I think, and just try and get the bailing nest hopefully out in time here. Speed is almost there. And we're gonna change the rally point to over here. Come on, bailing nest. There we go. Just gotta watch, make sure he doesn't have a bunch of bailings. Yeah. And then we're gonna go decimate his worker line. Yeah, we're just gonna go into the main and kill everything. Damn, there it is. Let's go. Another rush successfully held. Look at that. Very, very nice. And my shit fucking timing is better. It's not good, but the time spent supply capped is much better. Was he? Okay, he did have better army value at one point. I think that was where I decided to pull back, made a good call, and then just kind of went all in from there. I definitely had the higher, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That makes good sense. How many games are we at? 9 games. Okay. Tell you what, we'll try and play one more, see if we can't get a promo out of that. And then I might switch it up for a little bit, play some Diablo, because new season's out. Trying the Barbarian. Want to get to play that, but nice that I'm able to get through actually a good amount of these. It says 6 wins, but it might be counting the customs. I've played 7 games. Okay. That makes more sense. I was like, I'm pretty sure I've only lost 1, but yeah, I have. It's counting the, I did some, what is it, Verse AI, just to test out all the settings and whatnot, given it's a new account. I wanted to make sure everything was set up right before I just hopped into a, oh my gosh, it's a Zerg again. Let's see if we can do this for a 4th, 5th time, something like that. A lot of Zergs. Four-player map, so gonna be harder to locate. I think I am still gonna go pool first and say in case he decides to 8 pool, or whatever the most magnificent rush is right now. We're just gonna go check the closest one. Yeah. I already did type it. Whoops. Whoopsie. Well, nothing wrong with giving a little extra positivity. Okay. And then we're going to send this one over here, but I only want it to go to like there. Because otherwise it's going to be probably killed off by a queen. I know I would kill it off with a queen. Alright. One more drone. We're gonna go 16 pool. Again. Yeah, I kind of want it in like a cheeky spot where they can't really surround it as easily. It's a weird layout. I don't know that I like this. Some of the new maps are really interesting. I actually don't have an objection with the 4-player maps. I do play occasionally a little Brood War, and you get a lot of just you don't know where your opponent is. Which makes life really interesting. But yeah. Okay. I'm just waiting until I get enough minerals for the queen. Okay, and then we're gonna transfer you onto gas. Oh, he came up from there. Okay, so that's where he's at. Found him. Overlord immediately, Zach. Come on, don't be a dumbass. Which I already am being a dumbass, but that's fine. First queen's gonna come out, and then we're gonna go kill this overlord. I'm not really looking to kill him at this point. I just really want to get some damage done and force him to make units, which he is doing. Okay, and now we're gonna back off. Okay, that was a bit far for my queen to go out, but that supply block is likely to be pretty big, just in the grand scheme of things. I'm just gonna go position 1 over there. I want that, and then we're gonna get this third base. We need 2 more drones. 2 more. Then we're gonna make some overlords. I actually probably do want to position them kind of like that. I say hesitantly. Okay. So he has speed already, which means he could very well be on his way to Bane's as well. Our speed is done. I'm going to try and get essentially this whole little group here. And then we're going to go boop. And we're going to start heading this way. Bailing nest is done. Come on. I want just an absolutely disgusting amount of bailings. It probably is excessive, but she's immediately after he sees the bailings. Oh my gosh, that was great. Alright, just a flat 2. I was hoping we'd jump a little bit more than that, but that's alright. That was pretty good. And just that was actually really, really funny. So he did have a better economy. He was going into economy. He definitely wasn't thinking that I was going to try and do something there, but that actually worked out really well. So yeah, I mean, we've got 5 matches versus, or 1 match versus Protoss, 1 versus Terran, 2 versus Protoss. So the spread has not been very good. It's been all ZVZ. However, the nice part with it is the ZVZ has actually been really solid. And granted, I am playing below where I'm normally at, but like playing in Diamond 2 MMR is actually not that bad for just learning some new builds here. See if we can't get another. Why not? I'm feeling it. Okay, it's gonna be a Protoss. So ironically, we're gonna do the same kind of thing that we do with Zerg, except for we're gonna get the Bailing Nest a little bit faster. Just because, yeah, we are gonna just try and Bane bust him. Which should be interesting. My buddy loves his Hive Tyrant. That's awesome. One more probe. Okay. I like this build also just because it makes it feel really safe. Well, he might be able to hatch block me. I don't have enough. I don't know if he's going to bother. Nope, he's not going to come down in time. See, and the best part about this is even if he decides to cannon rush right now, it's not going to matter because I'm going to have 3 Zerglings here in a half second. So it really does not make a difference whether he cannon rushes. Okay. Actually got the Overlord. Already that many probe losses is kind of nuts. I think we're actually just going to try and just finish the rush right here. Because I don't think, even if he gets that pylon up, I don't know that it matters. Because our speed, oh, Our speed is not on the way. The probes actually do fight the Zerglings really well, however. GG. That's just such a disgusting build. That works so well. Like, that works super, super well. Yeah, we're doing good. I think 4K is within reasonable expectations here. Within 30 games, I think that's reasonable. 'Cause we're at 9 right now. And we're at 3.6, so that should be fairly reasonable, I think. Which is really nice. The builds are still super messy and they still need a lot of work. But okay, interesting. Another Protoss. This is actually giving us a nicer split of what we've got to play against, which is really nice. I don't think it's the same guy from the last game either. So the real tricky part here is going to be figuring out which base he's at in time to send Zerglings. If we don't actually get damage done with Zerglings, it's not like it's the worst thing in the world, because the follow-up to this is a Bane bust. So, you know, you do this, then you Bane bust, and that is like the hypothetical idea behind the game, or behind the strategy. But these 4-player maps do make it a little bit harder to do the rush, just because of the fact that it takes just that little extra bit. Okay, I have a feeling he was pretty close then. He's gonna get to scout the pool first. Let's see if he comes down to try and block this. I think I can get it in time, yeah. So, if I'm a betting man, I'm guessing he's coming from over there. That's if I were a betting man, that's where I would put my money. So we're gonna try that, and see what happens. I was right. Yeah. Oh, nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. Even on a 4-player map, we made the right guess. That was solid. Okay. That was pretty good. I was gonna say we gotta be getting close to Diamond 1 category by here. Yeah, that is just such a disgusting build. It really is. Damn. And he did go for Nexus, so like he could have put a double gateway there, chronoed out the unit, and it would have been a lot harder. He also went for Stalker first, which is rough because one Stalker is not going to beat 6 Lings. I think what we're going to do is we're going to plan on playing until we lose one. It's a Zerg matchup, so we all know that this can go any which frickin' way because it's Zerg. And it's Zerg gameplay is a mess right now. And it's just completely out of pocket. It is just completely out of pocket, but yeah. Hotkey that one as well. I want to be able to see where it's going. See what's happening. Oh, I lost. Oh, I don't want that one. He has minerals. I'm delaying myself because I'm trying to hyper optimize here. That's just dumb of me. I really shouldn't give a shit, but although ironically I think that delay is gonna, no, it's gonna be late, but that's okay. There we go. Alright. Now we just wait to make our 3 Zerglings. Almost in range of seeing his base, which means we can get a good idea of what he's doing. 2, 3. Okay. So it looks like, let's see. His is a little bit faster than mine. But I think we should be able to optimize this okay. Okay, I lost one Zergling. I forced him to produce a lot of units. We're going to get the Overlord early this time. We're definitely not taking a third there. Let's see here. I just kind of want it in a weird spot. Okay. We're going to send it over here. Bailing nest is up. To be entirely honest, that bailing nest is mostly, or the third is mostly just to make sure that we don't miss out on if we need to push the economy. So like if the attack looks like it's gonna fail, I don't want to be stuck in a spot where I don't have the ability to do anything. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and make some extras there. Who? He has bailings. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's just decimation of his economy. I mean, that was a big fucking hit to his economy. If we can go in there, I think... There we go. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Yeah, that I gotta. Yeah, it's a new account. I wanted something where I didn't feel quite the pressure to maintain MMR. I've done this kind of over the years where I will go through and I will just kind of like if I reach a new peak and I start to get ladder anxiety, I'll go through and yeah, so he went hatch first, then pool, then gas, which actually is fine. He's keeping up in supply. But yeah, like forcing him to make the spine crawler there is a big deal. Let's see here. We're gonna just slow this down. So yeah, like the big difference right now is I've got 32 workers. He's got 26. I've got a third base up and running. He's got a third base up and running. It looks like his third actually went down a little bit before mine, but he's continuing to make defensive units, and nothing is coming in. And then you just see me shoot up in supply here for army, which is just really nice. Fast forward. I do want to see how many I actually killed, because I know it was a few. I messed up with this micro a lot. And we're going to get to see that very unfortunately upcoming here, because these Banes are just going to essentially be fucking pointless. I am very thankful I did not have them on attack move, because that would have sucked. Okay. Damn. All right. Yeah, so he had a worker lead, and then it immediately went away. It immediately went away. Is it D for production? And he's going into drones. That's crazy. Oh, so he did jump back up ahead in drones. So had I not decided to attack here, this would have been awful. But he decided to go into drones again. And yeah, there's just, I mean, he was kind of right to leave there because, like, yeah, he's got the drone count, but the army count is just, it's not going to compare. I just wanted to see how many Bane or how much how many workers that took out, and it took out 15 workers. 15 fucking workers is wild, bro. That is wild. That's a tilter right there. If I lose 15 drones in my mineral lines to a couple of Banes, I'm just kind of done. It's like, nah, it's cool, man. You earned it. My bad. Interesting. Okay, another. We're getting a lot of Zergs, but we're going until we lose. So, or until my coaching session happens with Richie, which is not for another few hours. So, we got some time on our hands. All right, Overlord. I'm gonna do the same kind of thing I did with the last one. Just boop, and then kind of, because I want that to go out and look for stuff. For sure. Because if I can see, like, even just Lings coming a little early, that makes, like, a huge difference. Okay, 16. We're going to be doing a 16 pull, which means we're getting ready for it. Oh, look at you. You're already in the perfect position. Then a hatch. I also do kind of like this build because it could be either as cheesy and pressury as you wanted it to be, or it could be something that you actually like take into a macro game as well. Oh, I suppose I should actually click that. Because, like, his Overlord is likely to spot this coming once he sees it. Come on, give me the Overlord. Okay, he decided to back off from that pretty quick. I pulled the workers for a second. I don't know that I really want to pressure into this too much, especially without speed. We can get speed started, but we might be able to get him to force out some units. I want another queen, please, and thank you. There we go. Okay, let's see what he's got. Nope, that's a losing fight. It's a losing fight. We back off. He overmade quite a bit. So we're just going to drone up. And we are going to make a Bailey nest. Oh, that's gonna take a second, and I kind of hate it because I'm feeling impatient. Yeah, let's just fucking see if we can poke around. I just like an overlord. Okay. He is streaming across the map with Zerglings right now, so hopefully by the time he gets here... Oh my gosh, is he just sitting there? I have the rally point set up wrong. I think we've done enough worker damage. We'll see here. Oh my gosh. Nope, we're not gonna do that without Zerglings. I'm floating a lot of cash. Is my... Oh, he killed my third base. That's why. Let's go ahead and make that again. We can do a Roach Horn. I don't know that it's gonna help us much here. We did a lot of damage to his economy, but we also have to be cognizant of the fact that he's gonna have like Roach speed ahead. Of us for sure. Okay, that's almost done. We're just gonna, I think, just let that linger. Yeah. You're not gonna kill off the base. I don't want him to see the roaches yet. So I'm betting he has upgrades as well. Make sure I stop before the Overlord. Oh, I bet he's got it. He does have a base over here, doesn't he? He does. Yeah, we got it. Okay, that was the switch right there. That was the switch right there. Oh, I did saturate that gas. He likely is ahead on upgrades, if we're just being entirely honest, but... Myro, what's going on, my guy? Welcome. Glad to have ya. Been a while. Been a while, my friend. We are trying out some new builds at the moment, trying to see what we can do here. And... God, he took so much damage. Yeah, see, he was super far ahead in upgrades, which I knew, because he already had Hive. So we made a new little account to try out some new builds that I've been working with. And we're playing till we lose right now. Because I've been on a pretty decent little streak here. Granted, it's a new account, so I mean, I'm not particularly surprised by this, but the losses are inevitable to happen. I already have one against Zerg, and it was actually during the placements against somebody much lower. I just made some really stupid mistakes, but we're pushing through. Okay, so I need to remember this is a different build. It's a different build than what I have been doing for the previous set. You are laddering as well. All right. Well, best of luck to you. I wish you nothing but wins. It's been really interesting to kind of see the dynamics of the game right now. Just with how everything's playing out with the patch, and I am inevitably sure that they will patch more. So I am curious to see kind of how this goes, but we're messing around here. Lost a lot of confidence in the new patch just because I was playing really bad. Just because I don't know what I'm doing, and like that's reasonable, but you also can't like go into it with that mindset. So I'm figuring I work my way up from the bottom here and see where we get to, and that might give me a better, more realistic estimate as where I'm hitting in the new patch. But then it's not like, oh my gosh, I'm demolishing my MMR in my main account kind of thing. It's like, nah, we're just seeing what we can do. So the big change with this one is it's going to be 3 Zerglings immediately. Queen right after. Transfer to gas. And then we are going to take 1 and make a Roach Warren. From here, we drone 1, and then we Overlord. And I do kind of want 1 back here just in case he decides he's going to do like a drop if this goes longer. Alright, interesting. Okay. So oh, there we go. Let myself get supply block like a dangus. Yep. I'm not gonna let you build there, dude. Well, I might just have to stay and fight these, because the advantage to this is that I have a bunch of roaches on the way. So I don't want them to see those just yet. I do want that queen in production. I'm waiting for a couple more roaches. Oh, they're taking forever. We're just gonna go. Yeah, I keep messing up with that. Oh, I never got speed. I'm a dingus. Yeah, that sucks big time. I mean, I think this is still doable. I do think we still have to go super all in, because my economy is just... And I'm doing a lot of damage to the economy, but it's just... Oh, it's just not enough. Okay, let's get rid of the tech lab, at least on that, and then... Come on, dude. I know you can lift buildings, but, like, at a certain point, I feel like you just have to call Uncle. Yeah. And there's speed. And... Alright. If he wants to play that way, we'll play that way. We're gonna get Hydras. Or... yeah, we'll have to probably go Hydras. I don't think I have near enough gas for mutas. TVZ is a struggle right now, but it's mostly because Terran is really bad on 8 workers start. I think there is a viability in any of the races with a 8 worker start. Admittedly, I think it is about finding the right strategy, which can be very complicated, admittedly. Like, it just straight up fair enough, like... You know, it is kind of a complicated thing to figure out. I do feel like all the openings we just had were shaped completely. Yeah, so, I mean, I think... So, the argument that I would make there, and it's... I know not everybody loves it, and admittedly, I'm probably going to end up having to make this argument at some point against myself because I'm going to end up in a spot where it's like, well, but I don't have, you know, my builds anymore, or my openings or whatever, and it's going to be rough. But like, you need to, you know, you end up figuring stuff out as you go along, and it definitely feels ultra complicated. Like I won't argue with that one bit. But I think it is very doable. It's definitely hard, and I will give you that credit for sure. Early economy scaling is tough, but you guys also do have some like really great early aggression options that allow you to kind of put the, so like similar to what I did in this game. I put on a lot of pressure so that way I could then go through and from there take the advantage that I have, build some eco behind it, which I'm still going to add on some more because I feel like that's just a good idea. Okay, and we're almost done with that upgrade. Almost done with that upgrade. Yeah, we're going to wait till all this streams across the map here. And then go from there. Okay. And in we go. GG's. Okay, let me actually read all of the stuff that you had to say in there because I definitely missed some of it. TVT is a struggle right now. 8-worker start. I do feel like the openings we had shifted completely. Takes longer to get units out to do damage. Biggest problem is that we're pulling large number of worker counts to start building primarily and need to skip workers to get early reapers out enough to scout anything meaningful. So early economy scaling. So I think that would be the thing that I would probably advise against is going through and trying to get that, like, you have to have that early scout kind of thing, you know? Like, I get why having the early scout is such a big deal, but I think there's a lot of advantage to playing really, really safe. The Reaper is honestly not super useful outside of scouting. And there are a lot of really safe openings Terran can do that kind of protect you generally against that kind of stuff. So, you know, you can definitely prioritize a little bit more army to keep yourself safe if you think you're going to run into a major issue. And then from there, you can kind of, you know, work your way around and work your way up and what have you and get to a pretty decent spot. But it is definitely complicated. So I definitely will give you that. Also do one Marine into one Reaper opening so I don't skip the SCV scout. By the time the first Reaper comes to actually see, it feels too late. I personally, I would skip the Reaper. To be entirely honest, in the games that I've been playing, both on this account and on my Masters account, I am finding that the Reaper is really, really skipped. I'm not even necessarily arguing against a gas start, but I don't think I would prioritize it nearly as early as it was prioritized in previous patches. You definitely still want gas, but you definitely don't need it quite as early, I suppose. All right. We got our first 4K. And it is a Zerg again. So we're going to do the same thing we've been doing. And we're going to see how well this build actually scales up into the higher levels. We'll see how it goes. Part of this, I feel like it really does depend on kind of what he decides he wants to do. As far as things go, but this opening is getting so much cleaner. I feel like gasless Effie is my only opening option. Have you checked out Nico's video on the openers? He actually has put out some really, really good stuff. As far as ZVT and ZVP, I think he's got one for each of the matchups. And I actually think they're really well done, and they definitely protect you a lot more against some of that early aggression that's causing Terran some problems. 2 Rax Reaper if the map is right for it. So there's definitely some more options, and I mean I think it's very, very reasonable to. Oh, he's already hitting. Oh, I take all that. Okay. Yeah, just put those back over there. Get that. I have to re-put down the hatch. I may have lost this one, actually. Cause I don't think I have a good recovery for this. It may just have to be, honestly, a Zergling all-in. Once speed finishes, and just hope for the best. Honestly, I think that's gonna have to be my play. We're gonna split off one. I want to just go see what he has. I want to see if he's made a third. Yeah. I'm missing a lot of information right now, so we're gonna take completely off of gas, which I know is like the big no-no. Cyril talked about this himself. Oh, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Double gas, okay. No anything crazy yet. So it's just about to the point where we can just... I don't want to give him too early a heads up. Yep, there we go. Have to go now. Oh! Oh, it was open. Oh, it was open. Oh, if I have enough Zerglings here, he's actually done. He's cooked. He's cooked! He's cooked, boys! Oh, he's done. He's done. Yeah, baby! Woo! Oh my gosh. I've never been so happy with a recovery in my entire life. That was so good. That was really, 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 really fucking good. Oh my gosh. Oh, because I was so screwed at a point. The only thing that saved me was choosing to go the Lings. Yeah, look at that. Fucking, oh my gosh. He had lower to start, but then he just shot up. I had speed, and he decided he was going to go for tech. That was the only reason that worked. Holy crap, that was... Woo! Woo! Okay, I'm going to give him a second because I don't want to play against him immediately. I think he's a little salty from that one. He didn't quite get his wall up in time, which ended up screwing him. But, oh, that was so good. Oh, okay, that was too fucking good. Responded to a couple of buddies here. Whew. Okay, he's not searching. We can just look. It would actually be really nice. I'm right at the 4K marker. If I could just hit 4K, that would actually be pretty fucking sweet. Yeah, that would be pretty sweet. So. Oh, it's another Zerg. Oh, interesting. have a feeling this is gonna be rough.
Only a little bit. CJ's very, very good at the game. He's very, very good. He doesn't think he is, some reason, but he is.
You need a little cleaner opening there. That's late. I don't like that. Higher up in the MMR we go, the more and more careful we have to be. Because people are going to start to punish my little mistakes. And they seem little, but then they add up so fucking quickly. Which is just... Ooh. As soon as that pops, bam. Alright. Interesting. We're learning things. He saw my lings.
You've still got a lot of work, though. That's the annoying thing.
I have 60.
Yeah, well, you're also really bad at keeping your fucking walls closed, so.
Perfect. Way better. We're doing so good now. Okay. Put down a baleen nest. Bam.
I like to get stuff to the wall now.
Oh, I accidentally... That's gonna die anyway.
You're not failing, lad. The same game. If you could go ahead and not do that, that'd be great.
I just want to see what he's got. Really am meant to have far more than this by now, but I'm gonna hope. Oh, I'm such a fucking dingus.
It's really not that big.
He's got bailings too. Yeah, I think he's done too much eco damage to me. And my speed being late literally decimated my possibility of being functional in this. I think I pretty much just have to go for an all-out. I'm so happy I looked at that. Yeah, GG's. All right. Oh, travesty. Fucking lost 57 because I'm still in provisional. Oh, shit. Okay. I thought maybe for a second he was smurfing, but no, he's not smurfing. Just very good ZVZ player. Right on. He played that better than I did. Ironically, I was supply blocked for a lot less time than he was, but he had more workers. So the army value was good right up until the end there. Upgrade spending was about the same, but that right there is the difference. That like 2 minutes where I had just less workers. Because I was able to keep up with the army supply, but I wasn't able to keep up with that. So, yeah, that's definitely definitely not optimal. But for the day, I did say I'd play till I lost. We got in 15 games. We lost 2. Both of them versus Zergs. We have faced a majority of Zergs. 77% win rate still doesn't feel too bad to me for that. We're sitting at about 3.9. Little over. Not too bad for a new account. Provisional. Oh, provisional status and whatnot. I am kind of curious to see whether I'm debating doing provisionals with each of the other races, or whether I want to just whether I just want to call it good there. The Zerg gameplay felt pretty good, so we might actually swap over and do some Diablo, which is going to be interesting because I don't actually know if I have Diablo on there. Oh. Yo. I gotta just find one of these. I haven't messed with this stuff in a while. Alright. Let's just add. We'll do.
Gas is just shit. So, no, it's the first time I've tried, it's the first time playing like this.
Let's just launch it here.
I see why they're not being used at the moment, so. It's because if you lose them, you can't really replace them. That's the issue. They're kind of like all or nothing. So, and that's not really my style.
Alright.
Yeah, we'll play some ladder.
Let's search category Diablo 4. Yeah, we'll do that. And some mature rating. Yeah. Done. I don't know if I can update setting the YouTube one.
Yeah, you just gotta play the game, dude. That's the issue. You're not playing the game enough.
This was my first game of, like, my first 3 games of StarCraft 6.
Oh, why was that canceled? I don't like that.
You're making me feel bad, bro. I don't know. No, my ZP.
Oh. Alright. just adjust this. I appreciate you guys hanging out in the chat. I'm sorry I haven't engaged with as much of the conversation about some of the balance stuff there.
They usually like I really
Edit
like
video.
follow.
Hang on. I need to fucking... This guy is a scumbag. He's this French fucking... He's just awful. He's just awful. He won't shut the fuck up in a game. If you block him, he does that thing where he sends you into like a group. Like when he wins, he'll be like, yeah, he does that thing where he sends you a group invite where it's like...
All right.
So bad, like I'm like, fucking you're a child. And it's not the BN against me, it's the amount of effort he puts into DM and gets away with it. Like, that's what really hurts me.
He's a clown, basically. Okay.
Yeah. It's basically fucking Calyx.
I don't know Calyx, so I don't know Calyx actually.
You don't want to know Calyx, trust me.
Trust me, it's not worth it.
I remember me beating him because he
Yeah,
took
it's not
his
surprising.
drugs.
All right, so let's see if we can actually get Diablo to launch this time. I think I clicked the launch too quickly there. Or it does like a login phase, and I think I skipped it. When I'm done with the tech lab research, I'll swap it off to Rex for Marauder or Ghost Production, depending on the stage of the game. Okay, drop 2 reactors. So Myro, I know I missed a lot of this. Do you want to tell me kind of like how you're opening? And I mean, I'm obviously not a Terran pro or even a Terran main or anything like that, but if there's a way that I could give you a recommendation, I'd be happy to. Or even just tell you where like I've seen what I've been seeing in my games. Okay, perfect. Cool. All right, now we just got to wait for it to load forever because this is my desktop. I need to import all my settings for OBS into my laptop so that way I can actually run, but am I dropping frames? I'm not. Look at me go. I don't know how smooth this is going to be, if I'm being just brutally honest with it. Yeah. This computer is 9 years old. Right now, I'm not really in a position to do as I'm about to head off. Okay, I gotcha. Well, I appreciate you stopping by, man. I appreciate you hanging out for the bit that you did and chatting. It was actually good to catch up with you again. I don't know if you're doing CTL this season at all or not, but hopefully I'll get to see you in there and we'll get to catch up a little bit more, and yeah. But I really appreciate you stopping by, man. It was awesome. Who the fuck is this? Oh my gosh. Diablo may not work while I'm streaming. We'll see if it evens out once I'm actually like doing stuff, but oh my gosh. Oh wait, that's just over here. Oof. Options. Yeah. Quality mode balanced. Jeepers. Alright. Well, that doesn't look balanced, but yeah, I don't know. We'll go just do this. Okay. It seems a little bit better now. Spinny boy for the win. Let's go.
Everything changes.
All right. Woo! Laggy. All right, we're gonna have to work on that because that's so not gonna work. Okay. I am lagging like a motherfucker right now. I think there is a way to import the profile over. Oof, I'm frozen. Not good, not good. I did try doing a gold level one, which was maybe my mistake, but all right. I'm kind of hoping it smooths out, but we'll see. My confidence is low right now. Gosh, I freaking love this spinny boy. I'm not even geared and he's doing damage. Yeah, it is taking a second, but use that as our jump around. A lot of damage. Okay. That's right, I did get that upgrade. Alright. I'm really just trying to get as much extra time as I can here added on. Nice, got another level of attunement. Oh, that was actually back here. not doing as well with this as I was hoping we were, but it's still working. I was gonna say, who is it? But there we go. Good stuff. Woo, that was close. That was close. We gotta head straight for the time booster here. We may not even need to get all the... Oh, we don't actually need to get all this. We can just head for the entrance or the exit, but we'll get it since it's along the way. It's not gonna hurt. Bam! Yeah, because we've reached max attunement. So we do not need any more. We just gotta go kill the boss. Noise! Okay, 2 points. Okay, that's maxed out. Oh, I can't adjust it inside of here. That's lame. That's okay. It kind of makes sense, actually. Yeah, I do kind of want to wait for my ult cooldown to come back, because it's going to help with my damage quite a bit. Oh, I went in too far. Whoops. Hopefully it doesn't bug out. It's just so much damage. I'm actually quite happy with the damage that it's doing, and it is very tanky as well, which is really nice. Nice. Have a good night, Zergy Zerg. Appreciate you stopping by. Thanks for joining. Appreciate the follow. Always nice to be able to have people from the server pop in and enjoy here for a bit. And if you end up having any suggestions for the stream itself, feel free and send them to me. Because if I can actually get a little bit more time, it is something I would like to start doing a little bit more. Hopefully getting some more StarCraft out there quite a bit more frequently, hopefully. And once I'm starting to get much more comfortable with all the builds and stuff, I really want to be able to try and put out some good content and be able to give you guys something entertaining to watch. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Golly, that is a lot of extra damage. Okay. Yeah. I don't think I need to repair. Yeah. Cool. I don't even know if that's a unique I need, but anything to just make us that little bit extra tanky. That was a good roll. Not bad. Also a good roll. Coming up winners here, fellas. It's pretty darn good. It's even not bad, actually. Oh yeah, okay, so nothing there. Physical damage it is. I'm sure there's other, like, better stuff I could be putting on here, but I'm also certain I will be replacing this soon, but yeah, I mean, I wonder what the effect. Well, it's more damage, yeah. So we'll just do that. Amulet, resource, utility. Oh. I mean, that's pretty good rolls all around. I have 0 items that are available for upgrade. That's alright. Have a good night, man. How much resistances do I actually have? 5% would actually be pretty good. Okay, so I just want to see the difference. Oh, gosh dang it. 628. 647. So yeah, barely an increase. No, I don't really care about those.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care. You're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't.
It's not that much.
Like a blazing flare.
Okay.
Cause the flames will burn us up.
I have no idea if I'm doing any of that right, cause yeah, I don't usually play warrior, but oh gosh, I cannot believe I'm still conscious. I have been up since oh gosh, before this time yesterday. I worked overnight. So we're definitely at that point for sure. I don't know why it didn't just teleport me right to the edge to begin with, but that's okay. Wow, has it been 9 months since I actually streamed last? That'd be kind of crazy to think about. I believe it, but it just doesn't feel like it's been that long. Do have a guide that I am following, so once I hit 70, we'll start looking to see what like legendaries I'm supposed to be building, and if there's stuff that goes through and helps the Fury development. But we'll see. I don't know what's causing the bleed, but the bleed is kicking ass here. I am frozen. Okay. I'm actually getting messages on Discord, which is abnormal for me, so I'm going to check those, make sure they're not anything important real fast. Who's coming in document at the moment? Okay. It's the group chat that I am a part of for Latter Legends. You see, the damage is wild. The resource management right now is a little rough, but the damage is wild. So I will take that trade-off. I think, and I could be wrong, but I think I get a lot more Fury development when I Berserk. So I need to figure out how to do that. Like what causes that. I'm used to playing Necromancer. And then last season I played a Warlock because I really enjoyed the Warlock. But I like this one because it gives lots of gold, but it means I gotta find people. Good amount of people very quickly. Oh, and I died. Good for me. That sucks. Right after I used all my cooldowns too. Big bummer. Watch my time here because I got a coaching session in an hour with the big man himself. Oh, and this is the boss. I just walked into the boss like this was just another room. That's probably not the move. Or maybe it is. Holy crap. Okay. La, la, la. Okay. No. Yeah, we can do that. Good Lord. That's a massive damage difference right there. Yeah, we'll upgrade it in the Heragic Cube. Why does it show grayed out after that? Oh. Okay, so we gotta change that one anyway. And then we gotta get that, yeah. Okay. Cool. We'll port to town here. Add affix. Nice. Nice. Can I do? Oh, I can. Let's see, is it a good one? It's okay. Only have one of those though, so. Okay, what is the last? So it's Helltide. Okay. I wonder actually. Oh, I have to increase the difficulty. Okay, so that one's completely done. Is there any? Yeah, there's no skill points left in this one. Okay. Oh, thank goodness for caffeine. Oh. Eyes are burning all of a sudden. Okay. You know, there's a little thing in the seasonal deal, and I have 12 of the Baneful Hearts, and it always gives a crap ton of stuff. I don't know how well I'm gonna do, like if I can do it, but oh. I definitely can't do it if I'm gonna be lagging like this. That's for darn sure. A flawless emerald? Alright. That came out of nowhere. Okay, I am not doing the damage that I want to do to her. But one of the quests is to kill her, and I need to do a Helltide anyway, so... I mean, we're for sure gonna kill her. There we go. Nice. I'm just shy. Oh, and I got whispers out of that. That's cool. And look at that. Oh, alright, I guess I can't jump that way. Why is this being so ridiculous?
I'm alone, I'm a broken home. I gave you all the bricks that I own and know. I'm letting go, I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want adventure, then fly to home. But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm tired of
And we're almost level 70. Let's fucking go. Sure, why not? I'll go two-handed weapons. Alright, let's see. Holy shit. That was actually a pretty good hole. All right. Well, ladies and gents, I have to take care of my puppy. I got my coaching coming up here within the next hour. Appreciate anybody who stopped by. If you guys are still in here, thank you very much. If not, that's perfectly all right. Appreciate anybody who came. Hopefully the VOD stays up. I tried to use non-copyright appropriate music, so hopefully that that works out well and the video stays up on both YouTube and Twitch. But appreciate anybody who stopped by, and thank you guys very much. We will catch you next time.